Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements, 16 more kids, 1 more Steam friend, you know the drill. We haven't gotten very lucky recently, but, maybe this one will change. We did have a 5 out of 5 last time. It is good news. Tate Gormney, Neom and me are no longer an item. I just didn't really like them, and they didn't really like me, so, they weren't, totally boring. I quite liked her taste in listening to the radio, and they liked my daydreaming as well, but we just couldn't see eye to eye on her shocking taste for working all the time. Maybe told a couple of white lies, but I didn't want to upset her. We were, so opposite. Now I know opposites don't attract. So this is why you don't set up people on a... Wait, I thought I took them on a second date. Nah, I might not have... I don't remember how that one... Why am I wearing these? Oh, I'm still having sound problems. Different ones now. Chase Corklock. This is it? Oh, man, okay. Henrietta and I are still in a relationship and sharing accommodation. At least get married. We both really enjoy staying up all night together. Our union is so total that I can easily abide her infatuation with visiting art galleries. Okay, so maybe guilty pleasure means a lot. The most pleasing thing is that I was completely honest with her. Our happiness levels are high and still increasing, and we sent a gift as a token of our appreciation. So, nope, still not great. Yeah, so my sound problems now are... Kitty Powers isn't sending sound through my headphones, but I finally got the sound separated, so we're not, it's not playing sound out of both my speakers and headphones. But now Kitty Powers just doesn't want to cooperate. Normally, I was just watching YouTube and that was fine coming through the headphones, not speakers, and now that is stupid. Not to mention the fact that it's not hot swapping, so if I plug in headphones, need to open up my audio, need to, look for... I'll do the 1 star. I need to look for the headphones, set them as my default device. Oh, now they work. Louise Littleward, a 1-star street sweeper and a Sagittarius looking for a woman. She likes countryside walks, celebrity scandal, and going camping. She loves brown eyes and white hair. She's active, methodical, extrovert, experimental, and romantic. Her bad habit is being a potty mouth, and her guilty pleasure is modern architecture. A sporty type of... Okay, so, setting up a lot of gay guys did not help for the lesbian variety. Well, we have 2 out of 3. They line up horoscopically. They've got 2 ticks of attraction. This sounds like the match made in heaven right here. I don't know why the sound is so convoluted on this computer. I've never had a problem like this before, but this computer right out of the box just did not like audio. I feel like the drivers that they said to use with the computer were more of just, these sound cool rather than these work really well. Hot with white meat, nothing weird. Okay. Hot with white meat, nothing weird. Okay, Pewdie Hunter. That's the best name, and we have a mullet bushy mustache there, black mullet bushy mustache. You should try to remember hair color as well so that I don't accidentally be like, oh, this guy has a blonde mullet. Your partner wants to spice up your relationship. Do you make them hot curry or buy a skimpy new outfit? Ooh, make them hot curry. We're doing well. Couple of old romantics here, yes. Very good. We're almost up to 27,000 coins. What a ridiculous number. I've been playing this game for too long. Oh, and it's so good. I love every minute of it. For an evening out, would you prefer a wine tasting evening or a funky cocktail? Oh, wine tasting. Wine tasting. Oh, no, you're just too techno. She looks to be a sporty type, but I don't even remember. She might be banana. Bandcap Nick Cook fruit. Bandcap Nick Cook fruit. That's a lot of K sounds. Of course she's active, so it's going to be like one of the 2 active ones. Can I have an order of cappuccino, please? How would you try ordering 2 cappuccinos? Trust me, it's probably better that way. Cappuccinos aren't exactly what you want to split with your date. As far as games go, would you rather play tennis or play a board game? And of course, tennis is the best board game. It's my favorite. Oh, were we not talking about table tennis? Excuse me. Oh, and of course we have to play pachinko. just because the game doesn't like watching me fail enough as it is. So we get to watch all these little coins bounce everywhere I don't want them to. I want them in the left. Please go to the left. I wonder if, is Pachinko easier? Like, no, it doesn't really look like the needle moves anymore. Yeah, it's nice to be appreciated. I was kind of hoping that, like, you'd only need to get 2 in. I mean, it might be. I haven't really done extensive searching on this, but I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, do you want to get more serious? Yeah, 3 out of 5, 2 ticks of attraction. It's really the best she can hope for of the 3 options she had. So that's cool. We're low enough in reputation that we only have 2 clients in there, so Lawson Applefast, a 3-star pro swimmer and a Libra looking for a man. He's interested in cheesy pop music. Me too! Fishnet stockings and paparazzi photos, and he loves gray eyes and black hair. He's active, carefree, extrovert, traditional, and spicy. His bad habit is being vain, and his guilty pleasure is model trains. A glam type, of course. So he has several guys who he's like 3 out of 3 with, but he doesn't really like have any attraction or similar interests to them. I'm gonna try Harris Gayholm, but I'm not super enthralled about it. He's a VIP portrait painter and a Gemini, so they line up horoscopically. No attraction, but I believe the glam and chic usually line up pretty well. They're 2 for 2 so far. They might be 5 for 5. You never know. And you know, being vain seems like it would work out. Model trains not so much. But let's just test this out. We've given him some wonderful ginger hair. Now we're getting some rad Thai food. Fantastic. Would you happen to be Harris? Certainly, and you must be Lawson. Harrison Lawson. Harrison. I don't know, but we have like a coconut head here. And we want a hot dish with no meat and nothing spicy. Oh, okay. You're just gonna make this difficult, aren't you? 2 platters of ma cur yang, if you'd be so kind. Very divine. I know how selecting foods at these restaurants work. I got this. So you have to get to the shops in a hurry. Would you rather take a brisk walk or get a bus? Oh, brisk walk. Very nice. If they get 5 out of 5, that's just gonna be, as they would say, incredibubbles. Okay, now that we have our food, we can talk about something else. Tradition is good. Also, organization is acceptable, but we'll do tradition. Which gadget would you rather have? A new potato peeler or the latest smartphone? Oh, no. Why don't you want a potato peeler? I still don't think I've ever seen someone like ask that on a date where the other person is vintage. I don't think I've like ever seen someone say, "Oh, I want the new potato peeler." I mean, it's probably a lie because I've put 92 hours into this game. It's probably happened at some point, but it's just funny to think because it's such a great question. It's like, what's wrong with like an old potato peeler? You want the right tools for the job. An old potato peeler will do just fine, but in this day and age, an old Nokia phone's not gonna cut it as well. I mean, I understand being vintage, but I mean, there's a certain point where you gotta think it's just absurd. Ooh, an 8th wild card. Oh well, darn, we didn't even get the one after it. If we had, that would have been really nice. It would have made it just that much easier. But you know what, I'm not gonna complain. Now let's talk about organization and see if they're 5 out of 5. When you go out for the evening, do you go home at a certain time or play it by ear? Okay, play it by ear. Oh, sorry, I meant 4 out of 5. My brain's telling me that I said 5 out of 5, and that's just wrong. They will never be a 5 out of 5. Biscuit Rapture is bad, Fudge Surprise is good. There's a Biscuit Rapture. I got you. There's a Turkish Delight. How about this guy? Oh, got it. I almost clicked the top left one, but I was like, no, let's go 1 down. 2 of those 3 were very delicious, of course, and found your favorite. It is time to come home. Oh, wow, you're undecided. Okay, well, you want to see me again? Well, yeah, that'd be lovely. I think I'll give it one more chance. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I think I'll give it one more chance. So, Lawson here, that's Lawson, right? Yeah, this is Harris. Lawson's bad habit doesn't really make sense to me. It's being vain, which is fine. We have blonde swoodly-doos and a hot dish with no meat. And nothing weird. But, I feel like being vain would be the bad habit of a glam type, and I thought bad habits were supposed to be of a different type. Now, I could very well be wrong, but I don't know. That's the one that I think is going to work out. Do you have any bad habits? Being a snob. Okay, maybe being a snob is, like... Actually, no, because if it were glam, he would have liked it. Being a snob... Oh, hipster. It might be hipster. With, like, maybe a little... No, probably no glam, or else he would have said I like it. Should I try guilty pleasure, or should I just not? These are the questions. You know what, with Mez, I think I can just go for it. So, large group or single friend, of course a large group. Yes, of course, we are the socialites. And of course we have every of the amusing anecdotes. When I was a youngin', I had a pet kitty cat. My mom told me it took a hike one day and never returned. Well, that got sad real quick. When I was a child, we used to go sailing for our holes until we became a star. I don't really know what that means. When I was a child, we used to go sailing for our holes. We sailed for 2 weeks and ended up in the Caribbean. Okay, what is holes? I wonder if I could, like, Google that. Let's see. Holes. This better not be anything bad. Oh, last minute holes. Used to go. The stay... Oh, it's vacation. It's British. According to that freedictionary.com or whatever, it's like British for vacation, which I guess makes a lot of sense. I probably should have, actually been watching these to see if we got a spicy, but horoscope should hopefully work out. Load a twaddle, utter tripe. Well, we did get the hearts that we wanted, however, the problem is we could have gotten more if they had both liked it, but that's fine. 357-411-9141. 357-411-9141. Very good. I'm proud of that one. Wow, it was already at 31%. They really didn't want to give me a chance. Or does it drop if you call it correctly? I actually haven't noticed. I know it drops if you get it wrong, but I thought the battery stayed the same. Yeah, I think they're breathtakingly stunning too. You want to be my one and only and most agreeable. Very good. That's another gay guy out of our black book, right? Alright, hopefully this guy should be fairly easy because he's looking for anything, but also, oh my gosh, the hair, the glasses, the shirt, this man is perfection. He is screenshot worthy. Christian Bunbert, a 3-star science fiction illustrator and a Capricorn looking for anything. He's well into going camping, casual video games, and zorbing. He lives for green eyes and light brown hair. He's relaxed, carefree, extrovert, experimental, and spicy. His bad habit is flirting with strangers, and his guilty pleasure is occult trinkets. Bit of a hipster. Just a bit. Wow, wow, wow. This is the gold mine I have been waiting for. He just has the perfect personality for matching him up with, like, everybody. We're gonna start with Henley Wooddown, and even though you may see it and think like, oh, well, Dustin's totally just gonna set them up because that's what he does when you see this, I'm like, nah, we have so many good matches. I might, just take 2 dates, but I want to get a feel of guilty pleasures and bad habits. Maybe I should be playing more in depth, but Henley Wooddown, he likes grocery shopping, filing system, and silversmithing, so he seems to be practical type. 2 ticks of attraction, 5 for 5, but I want to know his bad habits and guilty pleasures. If those line up, that'd be pretty great. But there's only one way to find out. We got to get through one pretty much nothing date, and then a second date. I realized the fatal flaw in my plan, that I don't want to change his hair color. It's great, but we're at Mother's Tucky. Mother's Tucker. Not Tucky. I don't know what that is. Like Kentucky? Name your child Kentucky. People will surely not make fun of him. Okay, so we have long brown hair with a little bit of makeup, dark makeup, if that's important, and we want something hot with white meat. Like chicken veg pie? Yep. Sounds good. 2 of those, please. Inspired choice, the best choice, the only choice. My poor phone is just like absolutely dying right now. Or at least it will be. It's not like going on the fritz, but like if anyone uses the Google Photos app, you know that there's like a setting that it will like make collages for you. And like take like some of your memories and just see what happens. Well, it just gave me a notification. It's like, your recent trip to Santa Cruz. And I'm like, oh, phone. Oh, you poor phone. This is not a trip. This is my life for the next 9 months. I'm gonna see what it's like when it's like, day 97 of your trip to Santa Cruz. Ah, 4.1 again. I cannot catch a break on this game. That's fine, it's fine. Go back. He'll love it all the same. Cooey, I'm back. So I was about that. And fragrance, so good. This game is not nearly as fun without the audio. Like, it saddens me. I want it. Okay, for an evening out, would you prefer a wine tasting evening or a funky cocktail bar? And of course, a funky cocktail bar. Funky cocktail bar for sure. So, if this one doesn't work out, then I think I'm going to try and hook him up with someone edgier and see what happens. I'm so glad we're getting the chef minigame out of the way right here. It had a visionary and playful moistness. It was awesomely and artistically well presented. It was engorgingly satisfying. It had an indescribably delicious underbelly, and it had an amazingly taste-delicious aftertaste. Oh my gosh, it's so good when I only need to remember 5 instead of 7. You don't think it makes much of a difference, but it does. Yeah, you think they're absolutely gorgeous, but I want to use this as a chance at discovery of the people we know. Christian can have a good relationship with anyone, it seems. So, let's find him that real good one. It honestly might be that edgy girl instead of this guy, but this guy was a guaranteed 5 out of 5. I'd just be silly if I didn't try, and I hit my finger on my desk again. Now for some wonderful German sausages. They're going to get sausage. This is non-negotiable, non-negotiable. Henley and Christian, another fantastic place to take us. You didn't really like the first restaurant. I don't know why this is another one, but okay. So we have a light brown ponytail and then the almonds. He has almonds just on his face. Just 2 almonds. Or those pecans. I don't really know. Pecans. Something cold with no meat. Well, aren't you fun? So we're gonna get some potato salad, some John Cena. Ah, very good, very good. John Cena, spoilers, winning back the Intercontinental Championship. Good stuff, good stuff. We're looking for guilty pleasures, and he's probably not gonna like, oh, nightclub, oh my gosh. And then we like occult trinkets. Oh wait, is nightclubbing not edgy? Excuse me? Darn it, I got so excited because I thought their guilty pleasures would line up with each other perfectly. But here's bad habit as well. I mean, one of them still lined up, but you can't help being a hypocrite. That is amazing. I love when people are hypocrites. They're critical of hippos. It's the best. Flip over, flip over, flip over. Yes! So good. Hey, that's not embarrassing. It's everything. That's a weight off my phone. Yeah, we like flirting with strangers. That's hardly a fault. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. It's 50-50. It's 50-50, and I don't know how to feel about that. I made this whole big spiel about how I'm going to test them out with so many different people, when in reality I think that they are just a pretty good match. I mean, they're not 100% perfect, but you know what? I honestly think I'm gonna set these two up. It's the chef again! It's the chef! It's okay, it's only 6 this time, it's fine, it's fine. It had an amazingly taste-delicious aftertaste. It had a visionary and playful moistness. It was awesomely and artistically well presented. It was engorgingly satisfying. It had a texture of lovely creaminess, and it had an awe-inspiring overtone of celestial imaginings. Very good. We do know our foodie jargon. Thank you. And now we're going to head out, and you know what? Yeah, I think this is a good match. How about using me? Because, 50-50 on the they'll find something to gripe about, but I'm pretty happy. This guy gets chosen because he has such an interesting job. Norman Pignall, a mushroom farmer. What kind of mushrooms? I know your secret. He's a tourist looking for a woman. He's interested in pet goldfish, watching sitcoms, and visiting wildlife sanctuaries, and his preference for green eyes and black hair. He's relaxed, methodical, expert, traditional, and romantic. One-off. He's one-off. He has a bad habit of being a tightwad, and his guilty pleasure is paparazzi photos, a vintage type with some glam tendencies. Valentina Butterbridge seems like just the thing he needs. She's a 2-star civil servant. They don't line up horoscopically, but 2 ticks of attraction plus budgeting. That's I think that's chic, because that looks like where her design comes from. But days at the races, pretty sure that's vintage. Silicone enhancements. Touch of glam. And we need to start discovering things about her, but I'm pretty psyched for these two. Of course, if you do random enough times, you will certainly always get, well, I guess it's not statistically true, but at some point you will probably get the, American restaurant. So boring. I'm American. I don't want to see these foods. Preferred sustenance for blonde Shaggy here with almonds. He wants a hot no meat dish. Okay, no dairy, hot and no meat. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be some French fries. Yeah, give me some of those. Oh man, our dining hall had like steak fries before. Super good. Day before, curly fries. Awesome. When cleaning out cupboards, do you label everything or throw it all in bin bags? Ooh, label everything. Very good, very good. Organization is in fact the key to efficiency. These two are a couple that I'm fairly confident about, and so I really just want to set them up. In case we need to lie, let's shoot him. It might be the better choice. However, if we fail lying, then she'll be down quite a bit. And, you know, that just won't be fun. When it comes to work, do you prefer a physical job or an office job? And of course, ooh, yes, of course an office job. We're doing well. 2 out of 3. Our ex is here. How the devil are you? I like how she asked that. It's just like... So, let's find out. Okay, so she's spicy, so they don't line up there. That's not so bad. 2 out of 3. We can find out her tradition, values, and if you had a journal, would it be a nice leather-bound book or an online blog? Okay, so they're 3 for 4 so far. Honestly, that strikes me as a good one. That strikes me as a good one. Frank, Shania Twain, we got Ian... something? Sir Ian McKellen, there we go. That's who he was, I got it. These two seem like a very good match, and I'm very hopeful. I wish you two the best of luck. Goodbye, everybody. Get into the hot tub of happiness. Alright, Lorenzo, step on in. You're next. Lorenzo Dog. Wait, Dog, no, come back. He's a 1-star beekeeper. That's his full last name. He doesn't like, he shortens it because people don't get it. He legally changed his name because it's really hard to spell. He's a 1-star beekeeper and a Scorpio looking for a man. He's interested in silversmithing, hubbly bubblies, and rainbows. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of Henley, who also liked silversmithing, huh? What are you gonna do? He loves blue eyes and light brown hair. He's active, carefree, introvert, experimental, and spicy. His bad habit is gossiping, and his guilty pleasure is night clubbing. Oh, maybe I should not have gotten rid of Henley. Hopefully Bartholomew will be a good replacement. Bartholomew Wickerlot, he's a 3-star science fiction writer, and he's also a Scorpio, so that's great. There's no attraction between them, but I have faith that they'll get through it. They're 4 for 4 so far. And gossiping and being a potty mouth, they kind of strike me as they're on the same chord. Like, saying things you probably shouldn't be saying. Let's go with that. Not that I'm, like, against swearing, like, look down upon you for it or anything like that. Like, no. just no. But, it just strikes me on, like, you know, maybe it's better if you don't. Yeah, I'm one to talk. But night clubbing and leg warmers should... I believe line up, because I believe these are maybe vintage and glam, but mostly glam, I hope. I have fond memories of when I was really bad at this game and couldn't tell the difference between light brown and ginger hair in the icon, because it was so small and they looked so similar, and now I'm just like, how did I not? Alright, oh man, okay, so we just gotta remember the girl with matching hair, except dark brown. And what do you fancy then? A hot fish dish. Okay, what do we got? Sumashi jiru? That seems like the right one. Yep, 2 lots of that. Yep, very good. Oh, can I get that? Coins? Yep. I brought them to the Japanese restaurant because honestly, by the time I clicked date, I had already forgotten what type or what affluence rating he was, so I was just like, let's take him to a 3-star and be sure. Because I don't want to, like, end up at a 2-star by picking random, thinking he was 2-star, and then it's like, oh, why'd you take me to this place? This is gross, and it smells like worms, and I'm like, it's just the food. Okay, so let's find out his final trait. You have to get to the shops in a hurry. Would you rather take a brisk walk or get a bus? Get a bus. I can cheat a little bit. He's 3-star, because there are 5 here. Does that change how I feel. That is a very interesting question that I don't know the answer to. I'm just gonna say take a brisk walk. I think we can still match him up. He's got to make a phone call, so he's got the coconut head and the glasses, and I didn't see his eye color because for some reason it doesn't click that I'm supposed to look at eye color, because that's probably their most defining trait in this, actually, bar none it is. But I haven't failed it yet unless I intended to, so I mean I can't be doing it wrong, just maybe not as right as I should be. So let's just talk about something good, like tradition. I think I can still set them up. Challenging avant-garde art, of course, the best avant-garde art, as opposed to that, you know, stasis upholding avant-garde art, am I right? Huh, the worst. Oh man. Oh, I clicked too early on that one. That one just dropped straight into the left. That is not what I wanted at all. We didn't get it. Okay, let's go halvesies. Oh well, oh, I messed it up. It's not safe. It's not safe. Yeah, it would not have been good. So I got a second date. We'll take him up. I'm pretty sure their bad habits and guilty pleasures will line up quite well. But I just couldn't set them up there because I messed up the date too much. I have the utmost confidence that these two will work it out. He's wearing his lucky pants, so I mean that's just everything right there. Nice to see you again, Bartholomew. Yeah, local fooder, he's really good. So we have just long brown hair, brown eyes here with the evil eyebrows. A cold red meat dish is what we're looking for. So that's soup. I don't know why I thought. Oh, this one. Okay, so yum noya is the beef one. We'll see if I actually remember that. I probably won't. Spoilers. So we talked about yellow, purple, and orange. So let's just do, when cleaning the house, do you clean thoroughly or just do the obvious bits? Because that one will give us something to jettison us up while we wait for guilty pleasure and bad habit. We can shoot him with some love. That's also a great way to do that. This is just holding down the fort right now. We do have guilty pleasures, so I'm pretty sure leg warmers and night clubbing should be pretty good. Okay, so leg warmers they're meh, but night clubbing, okay, immensely enjoyable, very good. Foreign object stuck in my eye. Yep, let's start flirting with him and let's not mess this one up. Let me actually try. Okay, got a flutter right there. Now I need paper. Okay, this is actually a lot easier without the sound, because I swear when the sound is playing, there's one click that is slightly different sounding on the rock, and so normally I go off of rock, but now I can just wait for the one I want to show up. It didn't take my click. Alright, that actually worked out. That last one took a little while, but for some reason, it didn't seem like they were going. Maybe that's it. Maybe just like with the way the game updates, they're not perfectly in sync, but it seemed a little off that last time. But who am I to say? Yeah, we can talk about this. Choice of cars, discreet family saloon or flashy supercar, because it was just the obvious bits over there, you know what I'm saying? And, okay, handmade chocolates. Let's, y'all like strawberry allure and you love Turkish delight. How about that guy? Strawberry allure. Your favorite, right? See, I listen. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, how about that guy? Okay, it's at least neutral. That's something. Yeah, your chocolate selection skills are unimpressive. I'll look the blink insane. At least this game is like not ruthless. It could have been like, you get one wrong, it's meh. You get two wrong, it's bad. But I think we should be okay to get more serious with him. These two seem like a good match. I wish them the best. Well, we have one guaranteed good news. Louise and Lil Ward, Maddie and I have decided to split up. Well, that's fine, because you really didn't have anyone in the black book. I really didn't have any lesbians at all, but I liked her attraction to ab crunches, but her unnatural dedication to avant-garde art was just a step too far. It didn't work out, but at least we were honest about it. Slightly upset about it, but hey ho, let's go. They're forming in a straight line. They're going through a tight wind. The kids are losing their mind. The blitzkrieg bop. Henley and I are still an item. We've got our own pad together. Guys, I was super hopeful for you too. Why you do me dirty like this? You guys were great. You can easily live with his love of being a hypocrite. I told 1 or 2 little fibs, but it was for the greater good. I'm letting everyone know how amazeballs you are. How about you do that by having babies? Because that's all I care about. And Lawson, apple fat. Okay, Harris and I are still a couple and we've moved in together. We do both so enjoy being vain, and I love Harris so much that I can easily tolerate his predilection for filing systems. I did tell 1 or 2 white lies, but the end justifies the means. We're so in love and things just couldn't be rosier. We've sent you a gift to say thank you. Is it a baby? Is it 16 babies? No, it's mini disco ball. Isn't that the second one I've gotten today? I don't. Oh man, I was so excited for that Christian Henley matchup, but it seemed good to me. But you know, maybe hating guilty pleasures is really bad. Maybe this is just a sign from the universe that I need to slow these episodes down, stop trying to like force my way through people. If I spend 30 minutes on one client, so be it. Maybe I shouldn't always try to end right after one. Maybe I should okay, we're gonna leave this client for the next time to keep finding the perfect one. We'll see. I'll think it over, but I just don't want these to start dragging on to 60-minute recordings, which is only 14 minutes longer than it's going right now. But trust me, that is the world of difference when it comes to recording, editing, rendering, uploading. You know, the typical YouTube shenanigans. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements. Goodbye.